This is Skip Fitch from Street Noise Customs. We're in the Foretravel Motorhome, and we're going to take a look at some of the work in progress that we've done. As you can see on most of these coaches, they're pretty nice as far as leather interiors, tile floors, so we put down moving blankets and try to protect everything that we can. Try to keep the dust and dirt down to a minimum. This is like somebody's house, basically. Alright, so what we've done up here is we've mounted a 32-inch Samsung flat screen TV, and this is an LED LCD. They have several models. I always suggest you get the more expensive, thinner ones. They mount better. It's easier to keep them tighter to the cabinets. Frames are smaller, so you have to do less modifications to the cabinets. So this one, basically we've taken out the big square box TV, took out the framework and everything, and then we've made, if you can look back here, you can see we've made a metal framework, and that metal framework holds the TV, and then in this coach it's mounted to the aluminum substructure of the front, or the top structure. So it's very secure. You're not going to have your TV shaking while you're driving, hopefully. And then we've built a trim panel that covers up that opening. If you look in there, you can see there's all the electronics, the RTI XP6, a couple Wirestorm Ballons. If you look over there, we have a couple Wirestorm HDMI switching matrix. That allows us to control video to 3 different zones: the outside, the main salon, and the rear bedroom. Now if you look here, we have a Pioneer Elite receiver, and then next to that we have a portable satellite unit. Motorhome, you got to use a portable unit or something that can pick up satellite signal without being hooked up to the internet. Most of the home audio receivers are all internet connected to get most of their music sources, which is a challenge on a motorhome, but there are ways around it. And if you look at this, that receiver was about 1.5 inches too long for this cabinet, so what I had to do here, and you can see that, is I cut the cabinet down. So I took the whole assembly out, took 1.5 inches off of it, moved the cabinet out, restructured it, added a little filler piece to mount it back to the aluminum frame, and then obviously I built a trim panel that covers that up. So, and you can see we've built a carpet trim panel that goes around this receiver. Close this back up. If you look here, we have a fan assembly with a switch. These do get very hot, so it's always a good idea to put a fan in it to keep it cool. And then we put an electric switch on those fan assemblies so you can turn it off. So at night, if you're watching TV, you don't have the fans going. They are not the quietest. They're pretty quiet, but within reason. Depends on how sensitive your hearing is. And then if you look over here, right now we have a trim panel in progress, but we have the cable selector, we have the dish VIP 211. Dish network is basically the only thing that you can use to get HD signals in your motorhome. And then it'll work with Kingdom satellites and what's the other one? Trackstar. And then you've got a DVD player below that.